Very cold in Dallas. Thankfully, they're going to be in AT&T Stadium. Texas and Oklahoma. Look, this is not the way the bracket felt. This could be my national championship. This game is going to be huge. Danny, what did I say?
You said Oklahoma.
Oh,
you did say that. I caught it.
Our producer caught it. Oh, my God. Well, you know how I feel.
As much as you wish.
As much as I wish.
Next year. There's always next year.
It's not going to be for a long time. The other OSU, if you will, Ohio State. I apologize, Ohio State fans. My friend Tiffany, who's at home watching right now. Josh, keys for this one, not Oklahoma because they are just not good, but for very good teams, Ohio State and the University of Texas.
Texas has got to run the ball. It's a non-negotiable. So if Will Howard goes off, this is over, and we don't even need to talk about anything else. But let's just say they hold him relatively in check, whatever that means. You have got to be able to run the ball if you're Texas, and I'll tell you why. They did it against Clemson. They won. Competitive game, but they won. They were horrible running the ball against Arizona State. Arizona State outrushed them significantly, and as a result, they couldn't maintain balance offensively. Arizona State, a bad pass rushing team, got to them. 3 sacks, 8 tackles for loss, and it came down to double overtime. If you even flirt with that concept against Ohio State, they'll bury you because they are top 10, unlike Arizona State was, in all the pass rush categories. So that is imperative. Before we even break down points 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, can you run the ball? Because if you can, if you're Texas, the rest of it, unless you're +4 turnovers, is a moot point.
All right, Danny, so we're taking a look at the spread. Ohio State's favored by 6. You want to lay the points, grab it. Who do you think moves on to face Penn State?
Maybe I'm a sucker. I don't think it's ever this easy with Ohio State just running through people. I think Ohio State still wins the game, but 6 points is too many for me. Maybe it's me wishing a tight game into existence because we've seen some blowouts in this playoffs. But I do think people are forgetting that Texas did play against Michigan in Ann Arbor at the Big House and beat them 31-12, the very same Michigan team that beat Ohio State at the Shoe. So we do have a common opponent we've seen play. But this Ohio State game, the team has felt like they've figured something out that they clearly didn't have against Michigan. But I do think Texas has to play their best game of the season. Probably their best game was that Michigan game. If they play like that, they can win the game outright. But I do think it's going to be a closer game, so I'll take those points.
But Buckeyes win, Longhorns cover, right? Who advances for you, Josh?
Easily Ohio State. Not to disrespect Texas, although we just did.
Yeah, man.
I am not.
There's just so much that has to go right for them not to win this thing and cover this thing that it wouldn't surprise me if that number, even in a highly bet game like this, balloons up to 7 by kickoff. I have so much easier time making the case for Ohio State.
And you still wouldn't touch it. You guys are all like alt lines, all in.
It's the LSU 2019 energy. It's the buzzsaw energy of there's not a number big enough, which you don't normally say in college football, but I feel that way about this team.
All right, guys, thanks for stopping by HQ Spotlight, talking a little bit of CFP, a little wishful thinking for Amanda's national championship game.
Boomer Buckeyes!
Oh, you know.
Hey, that would be, man.
Josh Pate's College Football Show 3 times a week, and also check it out on YouTube and social media. And again, Danny Kanell and the other guys from the Cover 3 podcast will be in Fort Worth ahead of the Cotton with a Orange Bowl watch party. There it is. Chip Patterson, Tom Fornelli, and Bud Elliott. Go check them out 5 to 6:30 local time and have a good time with the Cover 3.